Welcome back, and for more details, we're joined over the phone by Dr. Ahmed Khatab, the economic and financial expert. Good morning, Dr. Khatab.
Good morning to all of you.
How are you doing? Talking about the inauguration of a number of very important industrial projects that were inaugurated earlier at Al Ain al-Sukhna by the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli. With the launch of those new projects in Sukhna Industrial Zone, how would you describe the strategic importance of this particular launching of industrial projects, particularly at this critical time inside the region?
Yes. First of all, let me, by the name of all Egyptians, send a special thanks to our President Fattah al-Sisi for a great effort in finance, especially Suez Canal Corridor and Suez Canal area, and thanks to our Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, for last inauguration. Yesterday, Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli launched a wide range of visits to integrated Sukhna Industrial Zone, part of the Suez Canal Economic Zone, and opened a series of new industrial developments. The project comprised 9 facilities with combined investment of $182.5 million, covering a range of strategic manufacturing sectors, including engineering and the metal industry, pharmaceutical production, textile, glass manufacturing, in addition to chemical and protein packaging and recycle industries. Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Prime Minister, stressed that the government is stepping up efforts to strengthen local manufacturing and deepen industrial localization in cooperation with the private sector, which is described as cornerstone of economic growth. He noted that authorities are prioritizing political to stimulate local investment while growing additional foreign and Arab capital into the industrial sector, aligned with Egypt's ambitions to become a regional manufacturing hub. With the launch of this new project in Sukhna Industrial Zone, I would like to describe the strategic importance of this moment for Egypt's industrial sector and expanding that Egypt's broader visits to the Suez Canal logistics area. The projects are valued for $182.5 million, and this impact will be expected in terms of creating new jobs for all Egyptian citizens. And a lot of foreign investments will be, Egypt will be hub for foreign direct investment, especially in the Suez Canal and the Suez Canal Corridor. This specific reform has been introduced and improved the business climate and reduce the bureaucracy for the investors. The government ensuring is that the local investor can compete alongside a large foreign company. Industrial localization, deepening industrial localization and means a particular term of Egypt's economy. So thank you to Prime Minister for last inauguration, and this is spending more and more of the Egyptian government for infrastructure leads to more upgrading of the industrial zone. Advantage is its location and integration between manufacturing and port and logistics being strengthened, and also the main challenge facing industry expansion in Egypt today, energy costs and the global competition and supply chain, and Egypt tries to solve all this challenge related to the private sector and the governmental sector also. I think Egypt will be hub for more foreign direct investment from all over the world and from the Arab country and from the foreign country, and Egypt will be stable economically and politically 100%.
Right. Dr. Khatab, the expansion of those projects and the expansion of the capacity and diversity of those industrial projects into many spheres and many specializations, how does fit into Egypt's broader vision for the Suez Canal Economic Zone's regional manufacturing hub?
Yes, Suez Canal Logistics Zone and the Suez Canal Corridor will be a hub for more foreign direct investment. In the Suez Canal, we find a Russian industrial zone and China industrial zone, and some, and also Denmark industrial zone, and all the world aims to launch an industrial zone in the new Suez Canal logistics area because it's a hub for more investment, and it's very easy to make import and export of raw material or export of final service goods and services or final products to the world. Egypt today leads the world in the file of transportation and the reshaping after Iran war stopped and America. Egypt will be the key country in Middle East and North Africa in re-export of final goods and services to the world.
Right. So, as we all know that those projects are valuing around 182.5 million US dollar. How does that fill in and have an impact over the terms of jobs and job opportunities and economic growth and enhancing the capabilities of youth to probably share as entrepreneurs and all that?
Yes, Egypt launching a lot of mega projects, and this mega project will lead to creating jobs to Egyptian youth. At the same time, will be add value to increase the growing rate until to 5 to reach 4% at the end of the year, 5.5% or maybe 6%. It depends on the time of war between Iran and America. But according to official article from Minister Ahmed, Minister of Finance and the Minister of Investment, it will reach to 6% growing rate by the end of this year. But we need some stability, political stability in the Middle East, especially in GCC area. And Egypt try all time to support the private sector and support the industrial sector in Egypt in order to be able to compete internationally and increase the volume and size of export to the international world.
Let us look into the role of the foreign investment here and the private sector in those projects. How is it sensed, and how is it enhancing and empowering the economic scene in Egypt?
Yes, the private sector enhancing investment. Egypt as a government is then more and more in infrastructure in order to be upgraded. And this leads to more foreign direct investment to be direct invested in Egypt. And Egypt now is hub for more foreign direct investment. And Egypt is an open market for foreign direct investment. And this leads to more progress in the growing rate and will decrease the ratio of inflation rate. So I think step by step and year by year, Egypt will be started to take advantage of growing country in the Middle East and North Africa, and a lot of mega projects with cooperation of the Arab country and the foreign country will take place in Egypt.
As we can see that there is a wide range of diversification in those industrial projects. They range from pharmaceuticals, engineering, textile, and all of those are depending on the sources, the natural resources that are available here in Egypt because of the geographic location of Egypt. So how do you assess the outcome or the revenues of those particular projects out in the sense of quality, in the sense of manufacturing? As we all know, concerning textiles, for example, Egypt had good sources of good Egyptian cotton. Pharmaceuticals, we have the sources also, very, very rich in natural resources, and we already have a medical, city in the new capital also. So if you like to assess those projects.
Yes. Egypt makes manufacturing in many different industrial files, like pharmaceutical file, textile file, and also some petroleum, especially liquid gas file. Especially we have ECO and the Miata offshore liquid gas, and this is lead to more progress in the industrial file. It's related to textile, related to pharmaceutical, related to also steel industry and some chemical industry and petrochemical industry, and this will lead to more progress in the economic file of Egypt and more progress in the growing rate and more progress in decreasing inflation rate. Egypt tried to depend mainly on all products made in Egypt in order to cover the local market and then make export of the surplus to the foreign market or international market, and this will lead to more surplus in euro currency and dollar currency in the central bank. and this is reflected
Exactly.
in last year especially.
On
So
that-
more, if we depend more in local industry, so we will lead to more pressure on foreign currency like euro and dollar, and this is will reduce
Sure.
to the price of dollar against Egyptian pound.
On that note, Dr. Ahmed Khatab, the economic and financial expert, thank you so much for talking to the Breakfast Show. You have a beautiful day. And we're going to go to a short break and we'll come back to you.